Okay, in today's lesson we'll be looking at sprites, the drawings that we create using 8-bit art, which we can then manipulate on our screen. I'm aiming today to make a bit of a 2D, two-player even, simple game using our sprites. So I've created some code to get us going, which we can use to see if we can edit that to finish our game. So let's load that code. Type in load. Select the lesson2.p8, that's the Pico 8 file, and that will load in our activity today. When we run it, you can see I've got two sprites. I've got this one here, the yellow one, which looks a little bit like a badly drawn Pac-Man, and I'm a little bit happier with my ghost, if I'm honest. And each time I load a page by pressing Ctrl-I, you can see we're appearing at random spaces, but not brilliantly, I think it has to be said. Sometimes they are running off the screen a little bit. Anyway, let's take a look at our code. Again, escape, look at it. We'll come back to the code later, but your first step is to look at the sprites. Now, if I click here, I can see I've drawn, using my screen, some sprites. Number 1 is there. Number 2 is there. So, using a bit of artwork, a bit of illustration, I've created my characters in this game. What I'd like you to do is create sprites 3 and 4. So create me 2 drawings for your code, and then back in the code, instead of having my player 1 and player 2 as 1 and 2, change the variable for player 1 to 3 and 4. So instead of loading my sprite 1 and my sprite 2, change the variable so it loads your 3 and 4. We'll take a look at what the rest of the code does later, but happy creating.